Hello and welcome to Round 4 Flicks. This list includes some of the most eagerly anticipated web series of 2023 that have already been released on Netflix, Amazon Prime and HBOMAX at this time. These are the most well-liked fantasy, adventure and action shows right now that you should watch. You can also let us know in the comments which show from this list you intend to watch. Let's get started with the video. Number 10. Welcome to Eden. The Astounding Shots second season finally available is the Spanish drama thriller television series, in case you haven't heard of it. The plot centers on Zua and a group of young people who attend an event. These young people find themselves on a remote island, but they are unaware of the many mysteries that lie within the alluring island sanctuary. As time goes on, they come to understand the truth about the island and the people who welcome them. Soon they encounter terrifying dangers and must fight to survive once it is revealed what is really going on there. In the second season, Zoa and a few other new characters investigate the circumstances behind their discovery of the island's true purpose and organize a revenge scheme to escape the dystopian nightmare. As the characters struggle to find a way off the island, there is a lot of drama, romance, and suspense in the survivor-themed story. Its huge cast of people, which makes it challenging for you to feel linked to and immersed in the plot, is the story's worst flaw. The two things that keep you always in wonder are its intriguing settings and exciting plot. Number 9. Citadel. David Waugh created this sci-fi action thriller series. The international private service Citadel, which was overthrown by members of Manticore, a massive organization that covertly rules the entire world, is the focus of the series. Citadel employees' memories were also erased as Manticore rose to power following Citadel's fall, and two of its top spies, Mason Kane and Adius Sim, nearly fled with their lives in jeopardy. Since then, they have continued to live in secrecy, creating new lifestyles and remaining ignorant of their pasts. But one night Mason is discovered by an old friend from the Citadel, who asks for his help in stopping Manticore from developing a brand new international system, and he sets out on a new mission in an effort to stop Manticore. Mason finds his former colleague Nadia, and the two spies embark on an international journey while being plagued by their secretive and corrupt post. The Russo brothers, who directed Avengers Endgame, created this series. Like their past feature ventures, The Gray Man and Extraction, it is jam-packed with amazing action that will surprise you. Even though the plot is predictable, the series is incredibly engaging and packed with thrills, keeping you from becoming bored. Number 8. Unstable. John Owen Lowe and Rob Lowe are the creators of this comedy-drama series. The story revolves around a father-son duo. Jackson, a regular son, starts working for his affluent but eccentric father Ellis' cutting-edge biological company, to keep him from spiraling further lower after the death of his wife. Jackson makes an effort to save the business from the approaching threat, while simultaneously working to put his father Ellis back on the right track, so that he may be a trustworthy CEO as the story progresses. There is a comedic element throughout, similar to the previous show which dealt with the topic of sadness. Viewers will love the upbeat narrative, entertaining characters, and intriguing scenario. If you enjoy sitcoms, you'll enjoy this one because it includes both sentimental and hilarious elements, which any good comedy should have. Number 7. The Nurse. Casper Barfoot is the creator of this true crime miniseries. The main character in the story is Pernille Kujman Larsen, a recently hired nurse at the hospital who feels Christina Astrop Hansen, her new friend and coworker, is intentionally hurting people and thinks this has been going on for a while. However, several other employees have reported it to the police. They also suspect the nurse after a number of bizarre patient fatalities that are unlike anything they have ever seen. But why have they never complained before? Or who is speaking the truth or lying is what keeps you interested in the story. However, the program is based on real events. Even though there are only 4 episodes in the series, the well-organized plot makes it entertaining to watch, and the horrible plot lends it a somber seriousness. This one is for those who prefer true crime star stories. Number 6. Mrs. Davis. Tara Hernandez and Damon Lindelof are the creators of this science fiction comedy series. The show is based on Ground's sister Simone, who, after being expelled from her convent, promises to destroy Mrs. Davis, a wicked artificial intelligence who is thought to be to blame for her expulsion. In the years that follow, she searches for Mrs. Davis. As she searches for the Holy Grail, the only thing capable of completely eradicating the machine, vengeance strikes an agreement with the system and enters a dangerous world of mysteries and covert organizations. Simone teams up with her unfaithful ex-boyfriend Wiley, and together they fight a number of terrifying and unidentified foes. This is one of the most original shows you will ever see. It has an odd, strange, and entertaining plot that grabs your attention right away and keeps you wondering what will happen next. Because of its unpredictable plot and imaginative sci-fi topic, it is a must-see if you want to watch something different. Number 5. Tooth Fairy, When Love Bites. Pradeep Gupta is the director of this fantasy thriller series. Rumi, a disobedient vampire, is the main character of the story. Rumi once chased a human and bit him, losing one of her teeth in the process. Later, with a chipped tooth she saw Roy, a dentist, and was drawn to him. Despite their attraction, they must overcome some obstacles because supernatural and human forces are attempting to keep them apart. Roy also has to confront the terrifying reality that Rumi is not an ordinary human but an immortal creature of the dark. If you want to witness a unique perspective on the vampires who prey on people's story, check out this show, which is also accessible in English. The plot explores a novel concept in a new realm of fantasy full of exciting twists, intrigue, and romance. Number 4. From. It is one of the top shows of 2022 and is a science fiction horror series. The first 2 episodes of the second season are already up for viewing, and the following episodes will air once a week on MGM+. Before we discuss Season 2, here is a brief synopsis of Season 1's plot. The show revolves around the mystery of a town that locks anyone who enters from the other side. The residents must maintain composure and search for an escape while fending off attacks from the forest around them and night coming to hunt them. The plot is so bizarre that you'll binge watch the entire season to solve the mystery. As the second season begins, the town's residents struggle to maintain order, while the town sheriff is absent due to the arrival of a bus full of clueless strangers. The subsequent episodes are anticipated to focus on uncovering the horrible past of the town and adding more dramatic survival elements. Therefore, it is a must-see on this list if the second season's opening episode is any indicator. Number 3. Love and Death. It is a Leslie Linka Glatter-directed crime drama miniseries. The drama is based on events that occurred in Wiley, Texas, where housewife Candy Montgomery was accused of brutally killing her close friend Betty Gore. The show follows the stories of 2 couples, Candy Montgomery and Pat Montgomery, Betty Gore and Alan Gore, who share many interests and enjoy living in a small Texas town with their families. Despite this, both women had hidden needs and dissatisfaction simmering beneath the serene surface of their seemingly ideal lifestyles. When Candy Montgomery is detained on suspicion of killing Betty Gore after having an affair with Alan, Betty's husband, the situation really heats up. The suspense that drives you through each episode is whether she killed Betty, or if there is another factor at play. Elizabeth Olsen's outstanding screen presence and stellar performance make her the show's standout performer. Although the plot is quite dark with elements of humor and sarcasm woven throughout, true crime fans will enjoy it. Number 2. Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth, one of the most entertaining and odd Netflix original series. The second season started this week, and while it may not be as gratifying as the first, it is stronger and moves the plot forward in a fun way. For those of you who have not yet seen the first season, here is a little synopsis of what to expect. The story takes place in a hypothetical future when an infectious sickness has wiped out the majority of humanity, and has led to the emergence of hybrid children, who are born with parts of both humans and animals. The main character of the story is Gus, a half-human, half-deer boy who sets out to find his mother after losing his father. The first episode of Season 2 features Gus being imprisoned alongside some mutant children, and being forced to fight for their lives against the evil Commander Abbott. The following episodes follow Gus and his hybrid friends as they figure out how to escape General Abbott's and the Last Men Army's horrifying prison. Season 2 also touches on a number of intriguing topics, including the virus's origin. The main flaw is that Season 2 can feel slow at times, but it is still an entertaining season. Number 1. The Diplomat. It is a political thriller series created by Ben Richards. The series revolves on Kate Weiler, a recently appointed United States representative to the UK, as she makes an effort to keep her friendship with her coworker Hal Weiler while also resolving international disputes and forging lucrative connections in London. The drama and suspense fully unfold as Kate Weiler strives to control her prominent standing position in the middle of a worldwide catastrophe that has significant implications on both her personal life and her professional career. Even though the series lacks execution, the intriguing plot makes it worthwhile to watch despite only having 6 episodes. It is a solid political thriller with a brilliant plot and an equal amount of humor and suspense. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe to our channel to view future videos about suggested movies and television shows.